Hello students, in first part of the second unit we have studied uh, what is Bitcoin currency, then we have studied Bitcoin peer-to-peer network, we have studied uh, Bitcoin scripting language, then also we have studied how the transactions are processed in the Bitcoin network. We have studied Bitcoin scripting language also, and block propagation. And then second part of this unit is related to the consensus mechanism in the Bitcoin network. There are different algorithms for consensus mechanism. This consensus mechanism uh, is used by the miners. Uh, uh, Miners will use this technique to propose a block to validate the block. So in this session, we will start the second part of the unit that is related to the consensus and different algorithms of consensus, like Hashcash proof of work, then proof of work, proof of stake, then problems associated with the proof of work. So these different consensus mechanisms we have to study in the second part of this unit. So in session 7 we have studied what is distributed consensus. So consensus is a process of agreement between the distrusting nodes on the final state of the data. Consensus is the process of agreement between the nodes on the state of the data. So to achieve consensus, different algorithms are used, like Hashcash proof of stake, proof of elapsed time. It is easy to reach an agreement between the two nodes when there is a client server architecture. In client server architecture, there are two nodes, client and server, and these two nodes can easily reach the uh, uh, they can easily agree on the final state of the machine. But when there are multiple nodes participating in the distributed system, this Bitcoin network is a distributed system in which several nodes communicate with each other in peer-to-peer manner. And when such type of multiple nodes are participating in distributed system, they need to agree on a single value. They need to agree on a single state of the machine, and it becomes quite a difficult task to achieve consensus. It becomes a quite challenge to achieve the consensus in the this distributed systems. So consensus mechanism is the process of attaining agreement on common state. It is the process of agreement on the common state or value among the multiple nodes, despite the failure of some nodes in the distributed consensus. So this mechanism allows a blockchain to present a single version of the truth, which is the single version of the truth is agreed upon by all the parties without the requirement of central authority. So there is no need of central authority. All the parties will agree on the state of the system, state of machine, and when the nodes will agree on the state of the machine, that state will become final. So in case of blockchain, whenever the block is created by the miner, miners can create the block. As miners will listen for the transactions, and when the miners will gather sufficient number of transactions, they will create a block. They will put the transactions into the block, and then the miners will try to solve the mathematical puzzle. That mathematical puzzle is nothing but the proof of work puzzle. And after solving the proof of work puzzle, the miner will propose a block in the Bitcoin network or blockchain network. Then what is the role of other nodes? Other nodes will receive this block by using the block propagation method that we have studied in the previous session. And when the other nodes will receive the block, that nodes has to agree. The nodes has to agree on the blocks. Nodes has to validate every transaction. Node has to verify the every transactions in the blockchain Bitcoin network. In the block, whatever the transactions are included in the block, node has to verify that transactions. Node has to verify header. Node has to verify the nonce, and when the node will verify nonce, when the node will agree on the block, node will send this block to the peers in the network. So in this way, this block is flooded. This block is propagated. Every node will send the block to the two nodes in the network. So that we have studied in the mechanism. And the process of agreement, the process of agreeing on the transactions. That process is called consensus mechanism. So for consensus mechanism, different algorithms are used, and there are different algorithms: Hashcash, proof of work, proof of stake, proof of elapsed time. So in this session, we will try to understand the basic theory behind the proof of work mechanism, basic concept behind the proof of work mechanism. So consensus mechanism is a set of steps that are taken by almost all the nodes in a blockchain to agree on a proposed state or to agree on the proposed value. So there are various requirements that must be met to provide the desired results in a consensus mechanism. So there are requirements of consensus mechanism. So you can see in the slides there are 5 requirements of the consensus mechanism agreement. All honest nodes decide on the same value. All honest nodes will agree on the same value. Then second property of the consensus mechanism is the termination. All honest nodes terminate execution of the consensus process when there is the final decision, when they will agree on the state of the machine, when they will agree on the value. Then all honest nodes must terminate the consensus process. Then validity, the value agreed upon by all nodes must be the same as the initial value proposed by the at least one honest node. So whatever the value is proposed by the full node, honest node, every node must agree on that value. Then fault tolerant, the consensus mechanism should be fault tolerant. It should be able to run in the presence of faulty or malicious node. In the presence of malicious nodes, the consensus mechanism should be able to run if such type of nodes present in the system. Then integrity, this is the requirement that no node can make the decision more than once. Once the decision is made, a node should not try to change the decision. So these are the different requirements of consensus mechanism that we have studied in the session 7 also in first unit. So this is the theory, basic theory behind the consensus mechanism. Then there are different types of consensus mechanism that we have studied in the session 7 also. All consensus mechanism are developed to deal with the faults in the distributed system and to allow the distributed system to reach a final state of the agreement. So there are two general categories of consensus mechanism. These categories can deal with all types of faults in the distributed system. So there are two common types. There are various subtypes of consensus mechanism, but there are two common types of such consensus mechanism, and that common types are traditional Byzantine fault tolerant based system. And second type of the consensus mechanism algorithms is leader election based consensus mechanism. So the first type, the traditional Byzantine fault tolerant based consensus algorithm. These algorithms are based on publisher signed messages. So in this BFT based algorithms, uh, uh, when a certain number of messages are received, then agreement is reached. So when certain number of messages are received, then the nodes will reach on the final state. Nodes will agree on the final state of the machine. Then in leader election based consensus mechanism, this arrangement requires election, and in this arrangement nodes compete in a election, and the node who wins the election, the node who will win the election, that node will propose a final value, that node will propose a final state of the system, and every node will agree on the value on the state proposed by this leader node. So this is the these are the different types of two basic types of these consensus mechanisms, BFT based consensus algorithm, and second is leader election based consensus mechanisms. So there are different types of consensus algorithm. Following is the list of notable algorithms: proof of work, proof of stake, delegated proof of stake, then proof of elapsed time, proof of deposit, proof of importance, uh, federated consensus, or federated Byzantine consensus. So these different algorithms are used by the Bitcoin network for consensus. So we have to study these algorithms one by one. What is the basic concept behind these algorithms? That concept we have to study in the second part of the unit. So what is proof of work? Proof of work is the original consensus algorithm in a blockchain network. This is the original, this is the main concept algorithm in the blockchain or Bitcoin network. So in this proof of works, miners solve the puzzle. We know that the miners have the different functions. Miners are the full nodes. They can propose a block, they can verify the transactions, miners can validate the transactions. So we know the functions of miners, and to propose a block in the Bitcoin network, miners compete each other. Why the miners compete to each other? Because miners get the reward. A miner get the incentive for proposing a block in the Bitcoin network. To propose a block, miners will collect the transactions, miners will gather the transactions, and they will create a block. They will form a block, and after forming a block, the miners will try to solve the mathematical puzzle, proof of work puzzle, and how the complex a puzzle, it depends on the number of users and the current power and network flow. So how complex a puzzle, it depends on the number of users, the current power and network nodes. So we know that for creation of the block, the Bitcoin network should take 10 minutes. This is for security purpose, because whenever the malicious node will try to propose a block, malicious node has to change the nonce. Malicious node has to change the hash value of the every block, and it will take long time, and it will become computationally infeasible for malicious attacker node to tamper the blockchain network. So for that purpose, this mathematical puzzle is complex. It is in such a way that it will take a long time. It will take a long time. Not only it will take a long time, it will also take a computational, lots of computational power to solve this mathematical puzzle. And the node who has lots of computational power, that nodes only can solve this mathematical puzzle. So it is not possible for attackers, for malicious nodes, to solve this mathematical puzzle. So how complex a puzzle? It depends on the number of users. If the number of nodes are less, then puzzle will be more complex. If the number of nodes are more, then puzzle will be less complex. The accurate work and speed of the blockchain depends on this mathematical puzzle. So if the problem cannot be so if this mathematical puzzle is solved, this mathematical puzzle is solved by the miners to propose a block, and you can imagine that as this proof of work says that the mathematical puzzle is complex. It is so complex that miners should take a lot of time, and lot of miners should require lots of computational resources, powerful machine, powerful computer to solve this mathematical puzzle. But if the problem cannot be solved in a definite time framework, then the block generation will be kind of miracle. If it requires lots of time and lots of efforts and lots of computational power to solve this puzzle, it will become difficult to insert a block in the blockchain, because for the miners this task will become very difficult to solve this mathematical puzzle, to generate the block and to insert the block in the blockchain. It will become a miracle. Another problem, the reverse of thing. If the mathematical puzzle is too easy, if this puzzle is too easy, then the malicious nodes attackers node can solve this puzzle, and it is prone to the vulnerabilities and denial of service attacks, and spammers or malicious nodes can get the control of the system. So this Bitcoin network has to adjust the puzzle in such a way that malicious nodes should not be able to solve the puzzle, but it should not become very difficult for minor nodes to solve this puzzle. So it has to adjust the complexity of this mathematical puzzle in such a way that so this is the basic concept of proof of work. In previous sessions we have studied this so many times. Also we are spending more and more time on this concept, because this is the core concept of this Bitcoin or blockchain network mining process. Mining Bitcoin network is a network of miners, because miners has the different functions. Miners maintain the copy of the ledger, miner propose a block, miner validate the block, miners verify whatever the possible work, whatever the different possible works are there in the Bitcoin or blockchain network. That work is done by the miner, and Bitcoin network is the a network of these such kind of miners, and these miners use proof of work mechanism, a consensus mechanism, to agree on the state of the system. So this is the main basic, or we can say this is the basic or main concept behind this Bitcoin or blockchain network. So that's why we are spending more and more time on this concept. So students, you can see in this figure how the proof of work is implemented. So you can see to the left side there is a puzzle, y is equal to f of x, and in this puzzle to the right side you can see network server. To the right side of this figure, that there is a network server. This network server, you can see this network server. Network server. This is the network server, and this network server will send a puzzle. It will send a puzzle, mathematical puzzle, and this puzzle will go to the miners. You can see x. This is the miner 1, x miner 2, then this miner 3. These miners will try to solve this puzzle, and after solving the miners, these miners will propose a solution. The miner 1 will propose a solution x1, miner 2 will propose a solution x2, miner 3 will propose a solution x3, and this solution these solutions are sent to the network server. You can see the miners will send the solutions to the network server, and network server checks whether the solutions are correct or not. So you can see first solution x1 is wrong. You can see the first solution x1 is wrong. Then this is the correct solution, y is equal to x2 is the correct solution, and x3 solution proposed by the minor, that solution is wrong. So the this network server x2 x2 solution is correct. So this x2 minor, the minor who has proposed this x2 solution, the network server will send a reward. You can see network server will send a reward to this x2. A network server, this x2 will get the reward. X2 will get the reward for solving the puzzle. So this is how this mathematical proof of work is implemented. The network server will send a puzzle. That puzzle will be solved by the miners, and the miner who will solve the puzzle, that node will get the reward. So this is the basic mechanism of proof of work. Students, in this session we have studied the proof of work mechanism, how the proof of work mechanism works. So in next session we will try to understand the concept of hash cache. What is the concept behind the hash cache? So this session may become a long session if I will try to explain the concept of the hash cache in this session. So I will keep this hash cache for the next session. So students, in this session we have studied the concept of proof of work mechanism, how the proof of work mechanism works, and what is the role of miners, and the basic idea behind the proof of work. So there are several algorithms of proof of work. In next session I will try to explain the concept of hash cache, the theory. Hash cache is the theory behind this proof of work, and then we will try to explain the proof of work and problems. What are the problems? What are the problems that may arise in the proof of work mechanism? So that we will try to study in the next session. So I am terminating, or I can say so we will stop here in this session. In this session we have studied the consensus mechanism. What is consensus mechanism? What are the properties of consensus mechanism? Then we have studied the two basic techniques of the consensus mechanism, BFT based algorithms and leader election based consensus algorithm. Then we have studied the proof of work mechanism. We try to understand the concept of proof of work mechanism. So in the next session we will try to understand hash cache. This is hash cache is the basic theory, basic idea behind the proof of work mechanism, and we will try to understand the proof of work algorithm used in the Bitcoin and networks. So students, thanks for listening session. Goodbye.